it's a market which we never thought we'll end up with. And after the last 2 years that we have seen during this pandemic period, we have seen disruptions in supply chain throughout. Customers have been, kind of looking at options, solutions, literally banging doors of the service providers, trying to see where they can get a solution. We at Toll Group are quite bullish about Philippines. We feel there is a lot of potential, and especially around where customers realized that there is, a big risk, especially relying on that China strategy, where everybody was looking at suppliers in China. And then when the pandemic hit us, it was really difficult for the customers, especially in Europe and US, catering to their orders out of China. So they looked at China plus one strategy. They looked at, diversifying their supply chain, building more resilience in their business by looking for more supplies in markets like Southeast Asia, Thailand, Indonesia, Vietnam, and Philippines is no exception here. So we see a big growth, especially in our key verticals around retail, industrial, technology, and also automotive, right? So we feel that there's a market to be captured. Not only this, we are also quite bullish on Philippines exports. We're looking at about $49 billion of exports via Philippine Export Development Plan in the year from 2022 to 2027. And that will really boost a lot of opportunities for customers, especially in the Western world, who are looking at these suppliers in Southeast Asia, Philippines, to meet their demands. Last but not the least, I also feel that there is, Philippines has really done well in terms of trade facilitation. They've made it easier for companies like us to come in with little restrictions and start our own operations. And as per the recent United Nations survey, Philippines ranked third in that survey. So I think Toll Group, around its Asia growth strategy, is perfectly poised and can definitely leverage from some of these key factors that I just mentioned.
Now, Rajeev, you mentioned so much potential here for the Philippines on the global supply chain level, but we're still fraught with challenges here. What's your outlook on the sector, especially on global supply chain pressures? Do you expect some easing anytime soon, or will key challenges remain?
Well, I wish I had a crystal ball here to give you a firm answer on this, but I can definitely share my experiences and the way I see things. This year is going to be tough. We'll continue to see the disruptions in FY or calendar year 22, and it might as well go into calendar year 23. Disruptions because of, labor and equipment shortage, capacity crunch, schedule disruptions because of COVID has really made matters worse. But this is where, companies like ours come into play, where we are not relying on the local network alone. Of course, we provide the local expertise and the network, along with our global reach in 26 countries, with presence in Asia Pacific, Middle East, North America, Europe. We can give those end-to-end supply chain solutions to our customers. And it can be around hybrid solutions, be around pure ocean freight, air freight solutions. And what we have seen over the past couple of years, a lot of our customers have been asking for these solutions. So we feel that, of course, the situation will be tough, but customers in Philippines would need integrated supply chain service providers with global network like ours to solve some of their supply chain constraints.
Okay, Rajeev, following up on that, what can be done differently now? You're entering right now in the middle of this pandemic. How are you going to change, the structure of supply chain for firms to be able to better navigate the bottlenecks?
So I think first and foremost is, like I said, opening an office in Philippines brings us closer to the customers. So this is purely for our local customers in Philippines who are looking for these solutions. So we connect with them, we hear them out, and we build that, or we deepen our relationships with them. We have been in Philippines since 2007, so we very well know the market. But to say that, yes, we're going to change the whole landscape of supply chain in the next few months, of course, that's not possible. It's a step-by-step approach where you're looking at various things around digitalization, providing that visibility to our customers where they say, okay, well, we know where the market is. We know there is a challenge around moving a box from point A to point B. What is the solution you can provide us? And that's what I said, what I alluded to, was giving them those solutions around, especially the hybrid landscape, right? Where you're looking at moving a box, let's say, from Manila into Dubai and then air freighting it to Europe, and not looking at just a box directly from Manila into Europe. So those are the solutions which customers are looking at. So these are some of the innovations that we're trying to bring into our product space, which will definitely help them to look to gain their insights on, and also benefit in their own supply chain needs.